Today we want to focus at the handstand, which is a pretty impressive but relatively easy exercise. The handstand can be reduced to a very slow, controlled motion without requirement of massive power or strength. This results in a learnable and also conductable exercise for every age as well as gender. I would classify the handstand as HCMY, which means high coordinative, medium intensity. To get in and especially hold the handstand, there is a quite huge psychological impact resulting from the requirement to overcome your own mind. Especially the thinkers among you, like I also would consider myself, may have some more basic problems about the handstand itself than the doers, which just are simply doing an exercise without having huge problems of overcoming themselves to get into positions which they fear. To monitor and evaluate your own progress, it's also highly recommendable to film yourself during the exercises or get a partner which keeps an eye at you. Leverage will be your best friend or your worst enemy. Now following, I will dismantle the handstand in several individual exercises. What has also to be mentioned, some of you may need a longer time to learn the handstand, other ones probably will learn it quite faster. But it's important to remind yourself after every exercise, your body is learning by doing, no matter whether you need 3 weeks or 3 hours to learn the handstand. So let us finally come to the first exercise of the dismantling process. Let's imagine our handstand as a building, so our hands would be the footing. Make sure they are shoulder wide grounded and the fingers spread. Also our elbows should be straight, otherwise they cost us quite a lot of energy. Here comes the leverage. Make sure your shoulders are not behind, but forward of the imagined line above your hands. If you are training with bars, make sure they are wide enough. First exercise, wall-assisted swing up. As distance to the assisting wall, 1 up to 1.5 foot are perfect. Now make the leverage your friend by bringing your shoulders in front of the imagined line, which is coming straight vertically from your hands. At the current status, you quite don't need to pay any attention to straighten your legs or get a tight position. Next exercise, wall-assisted swing up and alignment. Here we simply need and make use of the same conditions as well as requirements to swing up. If you have now finally swung up to the handstand, take your time and try to get as straight as possible in your complete body position. Meaning to have your shoulders above or even in front of your hands, a mostly straighted back and also straighted legs. The already mentioned training partner can be a very good support over here to give you advices and feedback how your position is. Third exercise, wall-assisted swing up with the try to stay autonomous. Conduct this exercise if you mastered and succeeded at the wall-assisted swing up, including the straightening at the wall, and if you feel comfortable with the exercise. The wall nevertheless can be used as assistance, especially when you swing up, but then if you get your position, try to stand autonomous without using the wall anymore. The position of your shoulders can be quite a key aspect. Fourth exercise, wall-assisted swing up with autonomous stand and correcting your position by your own body feeling. Over here we have quite the same conditions like at exercise 3, with the exception that you should have gained that much experience and knowledge about the position of your own body that you can stand autonomously, also correcting your own body position without the help of any supporter. Focus at overcoming your own mind by locating your shoulders way forward of your own hands, so it's much more easy to get your back straightened. Fifth exercise, free handstand. Here we are combining all already learned steps. Especially the location of your shoulders way in front of your hands will be a key aspect when you are aware of the fact that there is no more assisting wall anymore. Here again we can quite separate the motion in several steps. First, only trying to swing up to the handstand, no matter where our legs are located in the air. Then, if you feel comfortable, swinging up, trying to get our legs straightened and parallel together. Falling down is quite no more any problem at this stage. As last exercise, when the handstand is nearly perfectly learned, we can quite focus at swinging up, getting our legs straight and parallel, and then concentrating to locate our shoulders more and more forward of our hands, straightening also our lower back and getting our whole body into a nearly perfectly vertical line. For all of you who are probably advanced or interested in which steps or skill work can follow the successful learning of the handstand, here I have quite some examples. This is the skill level at which I am currently training. First, we have the try to do a complete handstand push-up without any assistance. Currently I still need the wall at the lowest point of the motion. Next advanced exercise would be the controlled push-up to the handstand. Either from the kneeing or from the standing position. Meanwhile, the kneeing position is quite more difficult. At my stage of progress, I'm currently able to do 3 up to 4 of these exercises at the beginning of my training. When I'm already done, I am not able to do any more of them. Third advanced exercise would be the one-handed handstand. Currently I'm not able to conduct any one-handed handstand, even with wall assistance. Hopefully this tutorial was quite interesting as well as informative for you. If it has helped you to gain any more progress at your handstand status, I would really appreciate receiving some comments from you. Next tutorial will be about the backflip. So guys and hopefully girls, stay tuned. We see us soon, your Autodidact Sports.